Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in our Isle of God series. Oh, are they? Really? Oh, okay. All too easy to raid. So evidently they added a motion blur to the leaders. I haven't seen it yet, but we just need to wait for them to make some big motion, and I guess I'll notice it. All right, let's kill that scout, definitely. And we need to back this archer way off so that he lives, as opposed to dies. We can build another kampung here, or we can improve this deer resource. I think the kampung would probably be best. We'll get to the deer eventually, but what else can we build? We're doing really well on our income at the moment, so I think another warrior would be a good idea. We can purchase another galley with faith as well. I'm actually going to bring this galley around here to help out. Oh, good. I can kill this Spartan warrior and get some experience for that galley, too. Maybe level them up. We'll see. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Quite nice. All right, we're going to leave these guys here for now, because I don't want to risk that settler. We're going to have the warrior protecting them. Let's get the missionary down to... as Glory of Rome would have put it, Vasentonia. Remember that? This scouts... I am going to have you heal up before I send you out into the void, but we are going to go up for that goody hut very soon. What's this? Candy has declared war on Guitarja. So we've just met Candy. I'm guessing Gorgo's suzerain. Yep, so there's another faith-based city-state. She's getting a relic for every time she discovers a new natural wonder right now. All right, this galley, I can give them additional movement or combat strength versus naval units. Let's give them that. And the archers will be able to hit me next turn, but it'll be okay. All right. So this warrior can stay put for now. Majapahit could probably benefit from having an ancient wall, so let's go ahead and get that done. And then we're going to roll out with this heavy chariot. Should be ready to found our city pretty soon. Moving into turn 79. Good God! What is happening? So many city-states that we're meeting, and apparently Gorgo is suzerain of all of them. You want Mercury. Yeah, this is the trade route pretty much that... this is the trade that Gorgo offered us. Let's go ahead and accept this deal. Because we don't even have to open our borders to him. He just opened his to us. So we can now explore further down that way if we wanted to. Which I could totally do. And that archer is giving my galley experience by attacking me, so by all means, continue to do that. Appreciate it, guys.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
Okay, so once we have the horses up there, we'll be able to actually make use of that. Let's see. What will be the better move here? Yeah, let's hit these guys with our warrior and hit these guys with our archer, keeping them both. And then bring our heavy chariot down here to see what other units might be in the area. Bring this warrior down here. Looks like we've mostly got it cleared out, which is nice. I'm going to go for currency next. We don't have any iron in the area, so I'm not super concerned about rushing swordsmen. As much as I would like to have swordsmen, I don't feel like it's going to be something that is necessary. Let's talk to Gorgo really quickly and see if we can make peace. She is willing to make peace. She's not willing to give me anything. Will you give me any resources? All right, well, I'm going to go for that. Right, so it made peace with Gorgo. We didn't need to be at war with her anymore. We just needed our builder back, so... that allows us to focus our energy on Mr. Roosevelt over here and his massive army. He's becoming a bit of a problem, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that situation. Oh good, that archer's promotable. Knowledge of engineering has advanced considerably. This archer can be given... let's give them volley. And this warrior can be given battle cry. Heavy chariot can move in this direction. Alright, there's a scout. We're definitely going to have that cleared out soon. Alright. I think the smart thing to do here would be to build a theater square. So that we can keep up in the culture game as early as possible. Scout's ready to go. Let's go ahead and get him embarked. It's going to take 6 turns. He'll get there pretty quickly. We're going to move down this direction and explore past Norway, since we've ended our war with Sparta. Alright, so out of curiosity, that was our last charge for that missionary. I brought one follower to Washington. Okay. The new lens is going to take some getting used to, but I think I'm liking it so far. Alright, they've got a new archer. And a new warrior as well.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics, or exact iron-making without chemistry.
Extra holy site adjacency bonuses. Instead of extra production in all cities. And I'm getting extra production in all cities because of the Kempung and the fishing. So technically I'm already enjoying that benefit. And I can get more faith instead. Let's do that. I just feel like that could be the better choice ultimately. Choose civic. Yep, games and recreation. Again, we get extra amenities from entertainment as well. Alright, we have 2 new envoys. I kind of want to just keep going for Lisbon, but I could also... I could take candy from Gorgo if I wanted to. Builders could make monasteries. You know what? No, let's go for the extra faith in every holy site district from Armagh, since we can, really. Let's see what else we can do here. Gonna eliminate you. Attack you. I'll have you fortify up. And move to turn 72. It's 200 BC. Like I said, things are flying by pretty quickly here. They'll slow down as we get to the end game, as usual.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness,
I love that quote. Money!
Will at least help you be miserable in comforts.
Every time. All right, so now we have access to the commercial hub. Now, is that one of our... Hang on. No, commercial hubs do not get an adjacency bonus from the coast. But then again, we have harbors, and harbors can get plenty of adjacency bonuses, so not the worst thing. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack with this archer. I think we'll be okay. And we'll clear the encampment so we get the gold. All right, there is one more unit. Now, where was I going to put that settler? Right here, I think? Yeah, they're going to go there. So, what can I buy is the question. Actually, not too far off from being able to buy a temple outright. But I kind of want to just buy a builder, frankly, in Majapahit. Or possibly in Jambi, maybe? Let's do it in Majapahit, in the capital. First cities, get the love. And then, for our next tech... I mean, we need to get ironworking researched, even if we're not necessarily going for swordsman right away. But also apprenticeship. Yep, industrial zones get a bonus. Let's go for apprenticeship first. That's just too tempting. I can't pass it up. And then I can start building a temple. Yep, let's do that. Apostles as soon as possible. Our archer has healed back up. We need to start moving on Boston. This is going to be quite a war. But Teddy doesn't have... swordsman either, so it's not as bad as it could be. Let's bring this galley down here. Interesting. All right, so he's already crossed the ocean, unsurprisingly. All right, this archer's probably going to fire on this one. Oh, interesting. Scout attacking a warrior. A little bit of a kamikaze there. Interesting. Yes, by all means, give me combat experience for that unit that I just produced. I appreciate that. Yeah, because we killed the barbarian encampments. That's why that happened. Let's go ahead and kill this archer. They're kamikazeing against me, because that's what they do when you kill their encampments. Let's bring this warrior down here, make sure there's no other barbarians, because there was a small collection of them on the coast earlier. Alright. You know what? I'm going to bring this archer back. I'm going to keep them in Jambi, just for safekeeping. We'll improve that wheat tile in a second. Good to be exploring on the opposite side of this continent.
Gorgo,
Gorgo, I literally just declared war on you earlier and killed one of your units and leveled up off of it. So I'm not exactly avoiding bloodshed. I don't know what you're smoking, but seriously, the condemnations you get from civs in Civ 6 really need to be deepened. I love Civ 6, but good God. Okay, so I can't actually fire on the barbarians because we've got wood tiles in between, unfortunately. Alright, this archer can level up though, so let's give them Arrow Storm, because this archer is more likely going to be out fighting rather than garrisoned. Yep, let's improve that wheat tile. And this warrior can finish off that guy right now, actually, and level up in the process. So we actually do have, despite the fact we lost a warrior earlier in the game, we're going to have a pretty decent array of units to start our war against Teddy shortly. So I'll just need to make some smart moves, and hopefully things will go well. We're almost to turn 75. What's this? Someone's built the Oracle and Jebel Barkal. I couldn't have built Jebel Barkal if I wanted to, so it's okay. Let's go for Tortoise, and this, I believe, is my spot. You know, I wanted access to those fish as well, come to think of it. So if I were to settle any farther away... Yeah, see, those fish would not be in range. These two would be. But if I settled there, I'd only have access to that fish. If I settled here, I could even get that rice. And some tiles of the Pantanal would still be in range, and we could put another city over here and get more of the Pantanal. Like, we could put a city up on the coast here. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'm going to put a city right on top of the stone here, so we're in range of that fish, and some more stone. That'll give us a really productive city on the border of Sparta. That's going to be the best choice, I think. And it looks like she's thinking the same thing, so I'm glad I noticed that. Let's get the builder. We do need to get that Kampung built first and foremost, so we'll do that. Let's get some units on those tiles so that they're held down. Alright, we've met Mohenjo-Daro, our first culture city-state. Alright, it's going to be time to get that goody hut soon. Hopefully it'll have something decent for us. We'll see. Was it this tile I was going to build on? I think it was. Because we get that fish, and then a lot of research. Yeah, it's that one. Settle. There we go. So she's about to yell at me for where I put my city, but I frankly don't care. I don't want her settling my territory. So we're going to hang out with the army there just for a second to make sure she doesn't get any funny ideas. We almost have enough gold to buy some of these basic buildings, so I think what I'm going to do first is... let's start building the ancient walls immediately and go on... I'll put you on... just... I won't put you on production focus because I want you to grow to your second citizen as rapidly as possible, but... let's keep this galley here. Just pay attention to what she tries to do with that settler. Nice! A recon unit. I'll take it. So this scouts, we need to give them movement bonuses on hill terrain. That's a bit of a blessing after what happened to our first scout. Alright, so now we've got the kampungs built adjacent to as many fishing huts as possible, so that's awesome. Majapahit is... yeah, growing really fast. Loving it. And this scout can move faster on hill terrain now, so we finally have another level 2 scout, thankfully. Let's keep looking around this part of the continent. We've got the settler in the water. Let's go ahead and move some units down so that she knows not to be dumb. Could put a unit right there, actually, and they wouldn't be able to get past. Well, if I need to have a unit there, too, in order to really guarantee that. But thankfully, I can arrange that. I can actually get a quadrireme going right now. Let's do that, because that'll eventually be a battleship. So we can block her from settling our cities. And we have one more production, or one more build charge. Let's go ahead and get that deer improved. Meanwhile, this scout needs to come over here and keep exploring this part of the world that we didn't quite get to before. What did I do? I don't understand. Oh, we have different governments. I do understand. Okay. So be it. If you want to denounce me for a silly reason like that. Interestingly, they are moving their units. And there's nothing you can do if you move your units there, so I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Okay, we've met Muscat, another gold-based, another economic city-state, and they want a theater square, which we are 1 or 2 turns away from, so we're about to get an envoy with them, which will give us additional gold income. Fantastic.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
Excellent. So there's that. Choose civic. I think I want to go for military training just so I can get access to the envoy. This is also going to give us access to veterancy, so we get extra production towards encampment districts, which we might use, and then yields gained from pillaging are doubled for pillaging improvements, specifically. All right, so they are trying to get this settler past me, but they're not going to be able to, which I find so amusing. All right, we've got our temple done here, which means we can purchase an apostle once we have enough faith. We don't quite have enough right now, because we just spent some, unfortunately. But I will go ahead, I think I'm going to go ahead and build the Dara Mare, because as soon as we build that, the sooner we build it, the more benefit we'll get in the long run. If I put you on production focus, does that help? It does, actually. It's 2 turns faster than food focus, and the city's still growing pretty quickly. So Majapahit, you are now on production focus. See, most of our production tiles are also producing food, so not the worst thing. Additional envoy. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Mohenjo-Daro. And what's your quest? Recruit a great engineer? Okay. All right, so that's a little bit of extra civic points per turn. Now we need to start moving on Boston. As much as I would like to stop Sparta from settling, I'm a little annoyed at this, actually, because I really don't want to have to deal with it at all. What's it going to cost to buy a settler outright? 370? I might be able to do that. That could make things a little snappier. I might have to declare another war on Sparta if she gets any funny ideas. Maybe what I'll do is go ahead and move on Teddy. If she settles a city, she settles a city. It is what it is. And what we'll do, we're going to need some more units before we actually complete this before we actually attack, but because Boston has walls. But what we'll do is we'll let her settle and then conquer it, because Teddy has more of a foothold, and he's the one I'm concerned about. Unsurprisingly, she's now bringing her unit up on land. Your knowledge of mathematics has advanced considerably. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't want to spend my faith because I need my apostles, so I'm just going to go for a temple in Jambi. Yep, going to improve that deer. And as a result, production's still the same. Need to fully heal up all of my units here. Let's keep trolling her a little bit longer while the units are healing. And we do have these units nearby to help with the coastal assault. Teddy's not going to like this. Not one little bit. Let's see. We need to go ahead and denounce him so we can declare a formal war. Wait, we already have a Casus Belli. What? No, we don't. We need 5 turns. Then we'll be able to declare war. Alright, so he could declare war on me after that. Yeah, Sparta's trying to move into the center of the area, I think. So I might just attack their city and burn it to the ground when I have the opportunity. Alright, we're going to need a battering ram. So let's see. Yep, 170 gold. There's a Spartan warrior, not too far away. Let's get you in the water. And still exploring this coastline. Looks like there might be an uncolonized area north of Kandy that could be worth investigating as a potential area to put cities. And we do have this archer here in Indonesia, or in Jambi. Of course it's in Indonesia, that's our entire civilization. Yeah, Sparta's going to try and settle in the middle of all this. Let's see what their options are. Yeah, they're going to try and put a city like right here. So what I might do is go ahead and take the city really quickly. Let's go ahead and position our troops to surround it. And if they're dumb enough, then we'll just take it from her right away. All right, let's denounce her too.
Oh.
Interesting, they actually moved farther north. Where are you going? They moved out of the tiles that would be... I mean, they could settle in there. I'm going to keep doing this. We're going to follow her. Because we need to wait for the battering ram to get to my troops anyway before we declare war. Alright, still nothing else going on. About that other continent. Where is it? The continent of Mu. Seriously, where is this continent? The game says it exists, but I don't... Is this it? Ah, this is it. There's an ice continent here. That's it. See, I was thinking this was ice, but it's a different color. Okay, so that explains it. There's a small continent up here called the continent of Mu. Another American city founded over that direction. Interesting that he's not founding more stuff over here. I'm going to just ignore that.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice. My two tools are example and nagging.
So we have the industrial zones and also extra production from mines. And we do have mines on the Mercury, in fact, right? Yeah, so that actually just gave us more production on top of the production bonuses we're already enjoying. Yeah, let's go ahead and get ironworking done so we don't fall behind technologically. Now, how soon can we declare war on Teddy? One turn away. And then Gorgo, I think we denounced her in the same turn. No. A few turns later. Oh wait, we just finished military training, which does what now? Can I not replay that? Please? Thought I could, but I can't. So that's yields gained from pillaging are doubled from pillaging improvements. Veterancy. So again, the bonus towards encampment districts. That's actually kind of tempting. Let's take a quick look at that. We're getting the holy site bonuses right now, which means we're getting ridiculous amounts of faith. We do have enough for an apostle, so let's do that. Improve our religion. And we have religious buildings finishing in both of our cities too, so... Alright, defensive tactics will give us access to the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, which I want to try and build. So let's try that. We have an additional envoy. Alright, I do want to be suzerain of Lisbon. And they've improved their iron, so now we have access to that. Very nice. I will go ahead and put this trader in our new city, Ternate, or Ternate. Let's move this battering ram into position there. And it's going to be time to hit Teddy probably next turn. I'm not sure what Sparta's doing. They seem like they're going straight through my territory, oddly enough. Alright, so Sparta's founded roads up there. Actually, okay, they've colonized that area north of Kandy already. So be it.
Widzę, iż mądrość boską znalazłeś i dzielisz się nią ze światem. Radam.
Oh, that's sweet. She's so excited. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so we're on turn 85. And let's see, this apostle needs to go ahead and evangelize belief. Let's see what beliefs we have access to before we finish up here. So we have also some new beliefs here. Religious colonization, we saw cross-cultural dialogue, +1 science for every 5 followers of this religion and other civs. Religious unity, +1 envoy at each city-state when it first adopts this religion, in addition to any envoy from a city-state quest. So that's good for city-states, but we don't have that many city-states we're messing with at the moment. I mean, we do, but we're not playing the city-state game per se. I kind of want to just go for church property. I'm surprised that was still available this late in the game. So let's do that. The extra gold for every city following it, that sounds amazing. And on that note, I will actually go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to declare war on America and go ahead and take Boston. Maybe even take America's capital so that we can really remove them from contention. And then we would take Baltimore and Charleston before too much more time passed, because those are both coastal cities. So they would be advantageous for us to take for multiple reasons. But I will go ahead and cut this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.